Yeah, Taron, you know.
Yeah, Shalom. All praises glory and honor to Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kodash. And glory and honor to the apostles and the elders of Griffin Stone. Peace and salutations to the elect. Like from the Grip One section of GMS, you know, Jamaica, like that, you know. See, and you know, as you can see, the lesser is called More Crisis is Coming to the World. See, because that's the time that we're living in. As a matter of fact, anybody with internet can look at the word crisis, Baba Passion. Crisis. Very, 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 very important word, very important topic, very important time. Because that's the time that we're living in right now. Where we can see a whole lot of things affecting the have it, huh?
Yeah. From the Merriam-Webster dictionary says the turning point for better or worse in an acute disease or fever.
Right.
Says this is like an unstable, crucial time or state of affairs.
An unstable or crucial time for
time or state of affairs in which a decisive change is impending.
That decisive change is pending. And that's the world we're living in now. And that change, they are definitely advertising. That change, they are advertising to the people as something called the fourth industrialized revolution. Hence the what you call it again? The New World Order, man. You understand? Which basically is the merger of men with machines. Yeah? And in merging men with machines, which they call transhumanism. Now, in this reset, you can see there people being affected by losing their jobs, the prices for goods going up. In other words, the currency devaluating to accumulate goods. So you added more currency, added more notes, and you're getting less saving, man. Because right now there's a hyperinflation heading our way, man. And it going to happen quick. Yeah?
If we can add to that, they will say the hyperinflation is actually government condition are instituted because the government know the state how things are by the so-called you know pandemic, you see me, and them have flood the society with more and more money, to print more and more money.
Not only that, the money that is out without the nation move from it, like the US dollar. So in other words, they're using crypto-based currencies.
That's right.
Which that them float. So all that money basically has to come back to the state. And once it comes back, it has to be in circulation. So in other words, you have too much money and less resources. That's going to cause a big problem in the US economy. It's a hyperinflation, yeah? Go ahead, huh?
Ecclesiastes 12 and verse 1. So remember now, like the days of the youth.
Yeah. You can't tell me that the scripture is for now, man. Right now, go ahead.
While the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them.
Because the time that's coming is not a pleasurable time. They will run to find the men on the streets that were teaching, for telling these things. You have to pass in warning of the days ahead and how you escape and what you should do to escape. Yeah, respecting them about. Go ahead.
While the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble.
And right now, We see a lot of businessmen and face it, man.
Yep.
They have been where basically I try refurbish them place or they might people try to think outside the box. We continue to have business afloat. There's a billionaire that came out the other day. I forgot her name. We own Twitter. What's his name again? No man, that's Facebook. You can look at that seven do a video on it too. You say basically say hyperinflation is coming to Babylon the Great.
And the video we posted yesterday with your brother from any of Christopher.
Yeah, talk about the brother. Yeah. Yeah? Yo, trust me, now the men, especially the middle class, the higher ups, not the 1%ers, man. Not the ones that really are in the upper room, you know? They are facing this, man. Amazon, stores like Amazon that have online, they are reaping whatever crumb or benefit out there from the world. The people that basically buy and put in stores, they're losing, man.
Jack Darcy.
Exactly.
Jack Darcy.
Jack Darcy. Brother put it up?
The brother,
yeah.
Rock.
Hey, tell the brother. Shalom. You have a boss me and say boss me gosh brother. You know? Yeah, Jack Darcy. Yeah, man. Tell the bro. See in continue.
In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble,
Yeah.
and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few.
And job is season, man. Right now.
Shalom.
Yeah, shalom. You know what business place are closed down?
A lot, bro.
Seeing you have, and then you have some like for example, my baby mother, she go to school and she come out with a certificate to be a phlebotomist. And you know, them say there's an office supposed to open just a bit up the road. But the amount of things with the requirements they come with for actually get the license to run the business, yeah, it come like another level of chaos, man. And what it causes is that you find out that business people have to be digging in their pocket to keep the business afloat. And when you start to do that, it don't make no sense, you still have the business. Because you lose your savings, the business not turn a profit, man. And from the business not turn a profit, then it's a useless business. And that's the reason why, Shalom, that's the reason why you cannot invest too much time in the society now, man. You're going to trouble. You can't invest too much energy in the society because everything will crumble from within and without. Continue.
And the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out the windows be darkened, and the doors shall be shut in the streets.
Right. So the economic forecast is dark.
Alright. Hey, you see the brother Rock, he said the shipping costs earth in the
small traders.
Exactly.
Small business, yeah?
Exactly. The shipping costs are small business.
Like my workplace now. Normally we have goods coming in. You know, new goods coming in, them that go up by $100, $200. Yeah. There are certain goods coming in now. It's up by like $1,000. Yeah.
And you go there yesterday.
Yeah.
And that never happened.
That never happened. Today come and the price gone up.
That is hyperinflation.
Yeah.
That is hyperinflation because the percentage we go on it,
yeah,
it jumped rapidly.
Yeah.
And that we see take place all through the earth right now. See? To them going to the well, we just come from the supermarket really. And you know, we only take a treat in a milk for me youth. Them one bag of sugar and you know the size, the bigger size. And basically oil. And the amount of money we spend couldn't believe. See, because the spending $400 is depreciating, man.
Because hey, what you used to sell goods for, that is what you're buying the goods for now.
Exactly.
Yeah, what is the price they used to sell it for? That's what you're buying for now.
And then people are trying to make a profit on it. But we don't have the money, man. The people that like me, we're a consumer, we don't have any money. You understand? We don't have the money to consume the goods. So, and then, like yesterday, the brother hour ago buy a get a sketchbook for me. And them ask them, say them everything ask when them all get sketchbook, if them tell him say look here, we can't get no stock. The same shipping problem. Yeah? Them don't get stocks. Them can't get no stocks. You find out they have problem in providing raw material, and this is by design.
Hurting.
Yeah?
Small businesses are hurting.
As the brother said, small businesses are hurting, man.
And small businesses are what build the economy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But that's the reason why this economic plan is gonna change, man.
Gone.
You know, it's a different system that they're bringing in.
Yeah.
But guess what? They want to do this by having a great hate on the people to beat them in submission, man. Yeah, they finish up. They finish up.
Verse 4, and the door shall be shut in the street.
No jobs. Go ahead.
When the sound of the grinding is low.
Exactly. And the sound of the grinding is low. And even though we find out that more women tend to go out and sell their body parts because of survival, so-called, or cost of living. Yeah, go ahead.
And he shall rise up at the voice of the bird.
And then people gonna rise up to the voice of birds. No music. No music. See, music basically, what should I say? Music is like a healer. You have, listen to like music is a healer. When Saul was when the most I put that bad spirit on Saul, David basically went and played music to cheer him up. You have different type of vibrations surrounding around music.
That's right.
So right now you have people are sing songs, get the money where people are use that as a vibration to chase it.
Yeah.
You have people are sing better must come, people are following that to chase it.
Yeah.
But this here in the scriptures is telling that you're going to rise up to the voice of birds. You're going to hear birds chirping soon, because soon there be no music in the streets to cheer your asses up.
And
at that time you're going to know you're in the time of Jacob's trouble.
And all of these vehicles and transportation, them have going back up to and fro. Hey, you're not going to hear the noise from these things, man.
You're going to hear vehicles, but not like this. You have most like the military.
The military vehicle.
Yeah, the police force.
No young bike.
No. You're going to run up and down, see me and loot and shoot.
Until the gas done. The gas run up.
Exactly, go ahead.
And all the altars of music shall be brought low.
And all these look at them, the reign of the celebrities, all are gonna be brought low, man.
They have been brought, their Lord has been bringing them low as we speak.
Exactly.
Yeah.
See? Oh, we have faced some terrible times, man. Second is just 15 and second is just the 16th chapter. And look right in our faces like that. And every day it gets worse and worse, brother.
Yeah, it says also commercial banks collapse because of closure.
Oh, it says of export diversities causing bailing derivatives, yes. Basically taking customer accounts.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, I want to give a funny joke to act, you know? You know that these banks now out here, these commercial banks, like NCB for the most part, NCB been pushing for a digital society. You understand? They basically lay off majority of their tellers, and people basically have to go use the machines at NCB.
Okay.
No, for the few that work there, they're saying, look, you have to have the juice to continue to work here.
God.
And these other banks, are running with the same thing. Jane, are running with the same thing.
I've been watching news the other night. The Bank of Jamaica, the CBDC, Central Bank, digital currency. Them say NCB is the only other bank that is online with it at the moment. Since the NCB and Bank of Jamaica are the two major banks pushing the CBDC in Jamaica right now.
Yeah, because remember, NCB is for Michael Leachin. And if they're on the ground, because Michael Leachin come from here. You know? And him, you know, if they're on some level, so if whatever them tell him, hey, you know, if you ever know the things about, and you know, NCB basically roll out them that give people CBDCs in their account already.
That was a precept. So Proverbs 11:4, it says, which is perfect not in the day of wrath. Yes, but righteousness deliver it from debt.
Exactly,
Yeah.
and because the riches, furthermore, this riches so-called where you have, as the brother make mention of the bank, as a matter of fact, let's use Jamaica National again.
Yep.
The tellers them only get 200,000 to issue to people per day. 200,000 Jamaican dollars would be like, let's say, 1,300.
No.
1,300 US. No, it would be fine because the dollar, 140 something. Something there. So let's say
132.
32? 1,300 and something. Yeah.
Basically the region.
Right, so them only get that amount of money to give. No. You go into the bank and ask them, and this I say, yo, you need to make a deposit. And you need, the seller that you seek for, basically give, let's say him give out 100,000. You can't go to an next teller. Because everybody only have certain amount. When them give that out, it's true. And then the card only limit you to a certain amount of money where you can pull. So in other words, them force you to do it what? Online. Which destroying the physical cash circulating. That's why I tell you that richest prophet not in the day of wrath. Because the money that you depend on to basically save yourself is not gonna be there. Furthermore, it's gonna collapse, it's gonna fail. What I think people a lot of people not buying up food and stuff like that. No. Why? Because the money is not there. Yeah. A lot of people actually see what's going, and they would want to buy, if I have a case of sardine and a case of kid mackerel, and know them are going to stash that, but when they buy that case, they don't know where the next food are going to come from, so they must dip back into that case. It's chaosman from every angle.
And also people where live day to day, them can't afford to buy.
You can't have it, exactly. Living day to day, that's not living, man.
Yeah, a lot of people are affected by even the lockdown. A lot of people when they get to buy something this evening for them dinner tomorrow. Some people are going without food tomorrow. Some people are going without eating dinner tomorrow. Yeah.
Just to add to a point where they talk about not only with the whole money, not only the money being a collapse, but them also create a digital profile for you once as you do things online. Because everything where you do, register in your name and them can track you. Because even applying for a visa now, them basically track your digital records, so you have to put in your Instagram name and then things.
Rocker comes said 87 is gonna earn for food, like second is just 15.
That is what we're going to. Yeah? No. The brown dog, find some scriptures, the brown dog been going about sensitizing people about taking the juice. Because in the spirit, him can see the backlash come.
Done.
After these new announcements, man. That was scripture? Read it on.
Alright, it's a second is a 6 and 22 is and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, and the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty.
Well, that's by design, man.
Alright.
We've been seeing many videos that they're paying farmers to destroy their crops.
Can.
And the warehouses, the brother Shaman, the priest from the main camp, the brother told me that he worked at a food warehouse. And last year in the pandemic, when the shelves were running empty, the brother said the amount of food we must see.
Yeah.
You know, on Farcliffe. So he said to me, there's no crisis. Food is there. They're just not bringing out the food to the people.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why you see them supermarkets are going believe the scriptures when they speak, man. It's going to suddenly appear empty. Yeah. Suddenly. Remember, it is reported that the trucks have to come back every 3 days. And when they say come back every 3 days, remember, it's not one truck that carry every goods. It's this brand carry their goods. That brand carry their goods. So the supermarkets have to be restocking basically every day. Every day. Because when people rushing, as I said, when 87 start running for the food, problem. And that is what we're facing now, yeah? Go on, huh?
They say, and the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man hear it, they shall be afraid.
And it's that uncertain, right now, that uncertainty. Everybody start to look into things like, yo, this no look. You know much man me here now, I say they want a rifle. The amount of people, the amount of Jake come here, I say they want gun to buy now.
Yup.
See? Because them I say this no look right. And then you know what I'm gonna blame? Them politicians.
Man plant and I say they want a machine to protect them.
Exactly.
Protect them, yeah.
But I talked to a female of RNH the other day, she said she must get her gun because she's a security. Because she said them a thief off her banana and plant them off her property, she and her husband. And she said the amount of food that them plant and stuff. And she must kill somebody.
And the scripture said they that are in the city shall die of famine. And the one that
and they have the
sword, and they are in the field shall they have the sword.
Because they might try on for food and
on for food. When them get hungry in the cities, as they asked the 87s, then they get hungry in the cities, they might come with them guns in the country areas to come look food. See? Because food is gonna be actually the treasure in those days to come, man.
Yeah,
your money, and them things they not go count.
The city when you come out of food, it's kind of sick because I bear a couple months in almost several parish. From Montego Bay, Ochoyes, Kingston, Spanish Town. I've been through, and when you come on to access of food or so you don't have money, and you forget to even a lunch. The rest we don't know who, you know nobody from that area. They're hungry.
Gun.
Because you can't go to market tell them to trust. And you can't ask the man for instance, you lend me this. Because nobody know everybody for themselves.
Money not there, bro.
Gun.
Exactly.
Money not there.
See, and most of the rich people in Kingston or wherever, if they have a mango tree or support, and if a deer touch one, trust me, them fire, have a branch fire, and the law went back them. You see, and there is no famine.
So you can imagine in a time of famine when everybody try to keep them resources at that time. People now fight to keep them resources now, you know. You can imagine when they might.
Yeah, some people out them serious, man.
Yeah, bro.
And some serious people out up on the ground right now are ready for the shit to keep them resources, man.
Gun.
Yeah?
So at that time shall friends fight against one another like enemies.
Yeah, because the thing is, what bound them was the flesh. It wasn't the spirit. What bound us is that we have one common mission, one common goal, which is
Right.
You understand? That is what bound us, but unto them, it's all about themselves, man. Yeah. When you sit down and really meditate what the Lord, what we talk about one night? A shopper and said, when I play domino, and I might say key, wax. Yeah, you know what I mean? From every angle at the end of the domino, I win. I always say, the brother said, them used to checkers, there's a checkmate.
Chess.
Chess, sorry, chess, yeah? Look here, you see what the Lord do to this society, man, do to the Lord set up everybody. The Lord set up everybody, and once you're on the earth, when shit hit the fan, you're going to be a part of that event.
Have to face it.
Have to face it. So while we face it, we try to face it the right way. Yeah? Continue. Exactly. Go ahead.
And the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein.
Yeah. And you see all the people that used to come to the camp and say, what is fear? Fear doesn't exist. What is fear? Fear doesn't exist.
Fear at that time, bro.
Yeah, Heavenly Father will teach you fear, man. Right. Yeah?
Why should we fear God?
Yeah, exactly. And people say that. They come, why would you fear God? Well, the Lord will teach you fear, man. See? So lucky if we be a part of the elect. The scripture says, come my children, let me teach you the fear of the Lord, man. So we come and we understand who we're dealing with. Yahweh Hashem Yashai is a terrible power, man.
Right.
Terrible, yeah? Exactly, yeah. Go ahead, huh?
The springs of the fountain shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. Whosoever remaineth from all these that I have told thee shall escape and see my salvation.
Exactly.
And the end of your world.
And the end of your world, because this is the end of this time.
Yeah.
Yeah? We're living in the last days of the last days. And there's no going around that. This what we are seeing now is not sustainable, man. It's not sustainable. See, every day your people are complaining. The prices of goods are go up.
Hey.
The cost of living too high.
Hey, not from second within that. Prime time news. Recently, we realized that probably in a week now, them keep bringing up people in Jamaica with raise price and rise on food costs. That was his main topic. No, them have a board. I should say a calling board you can call and text in. No. I think cup or 2 or 3 night was this topic that tell me all the price that the rise in food cost. I'll take you. That was the thing that they asked, the question I asked. I just stopped to hear the reply, but it wasn't that.
Bro,
cool.
Listen,
Hey.
I see the LS huh?
Hey, me just gonna add something. Yeah, as him start talk about that, remember a video. Well, when we got on YouTube 4 years ago, when we got to Ochi and you did a preach at the time, and this is our yeah. You see me? It just pop up and me and watch it, and it's the same thing.
See the way I speak about?
But and that you call the exact prices like no, and I say I bet you within a couple years time, all of that
spirit, man.
We'll live to see it today.
Exactly, it's the spirit. See, alright, we see the LA show up with about a video on the status the other day with some beef, some steak.
Yeah.
You know them little styrofoam package with the clear plastic over it. And I forgot the exact price in the exact price with what you call it? The US currency. But when we do the maths, it was 7,000 Jamaican dollars. 7,000 Jamaican dollars for a piece, a little piece of meat.
Yeah.
That, and we know we can, if we spend 7,000 out there to get a piece of meat, we get whole heap of meat. But a little piece of meat.
One whole what?
You understand? You understand? Yo, this shit I get real, man.
Yeah.
Shit I get real out here. It's hard to live, it's hard to survive out here.
Yeah, I don't
you find more. We can bring a scripture because iniquity may abound. Our question in John.
Matthew 24.
Matthew?
12. Matthew 24.
Bring it out, our question.
This is Matthew 24 and verse 12 says, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
And you can see it, man. A lot of people that used to be with you, they're against you.
Yup.
You know? The love of many, it's waxing colder and colder and colder. People. There's no love anymore.
Man, enemy shall be those of his own
household. And you can see it in the household as well.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, bring it out. Huh?
15 verse 57. Thy children shall die of hunger, and thou shalt fall through the sword. Thy city shall be broken down, and all thine shall perish with the sword in the field. They that be in the mountain shall die of hunger, and eat their own flesh,
Go ahead.
and drink their own blood. For every hunger of bread and thirst of water, thou as unhappy shall come through the sea, and receive plagues again. And in thy passage thou shalt rush on the either city, and shall destroy some portion of thy land.
You notice the Lord keep on mention of the cities, man. The city. Hey. You know why? The wickedest things them happen in the planet happen where? In the cities, man. The most abominable acts take place in the cities. You can imagine you have one whole city you call sin city.
Hey.
Hey,
Ella put up a little fact, you know. Him say your 5th on the list is Jamaica with its food imports in 2014 totaling to $824 million US, and the food export total to $234 million US. You need a gap there, brother.
I have something to say because I realize from there they keep on popping up this fish sanctuary right across Portland, and their main aim is that the small fishermen go like,
it's not the small fisherman. Yo, you see that food that food import and export
brother from James Allen sit down.
Hey, shalom, man. Yeah, wash him. You see, in the 1980s, when Michael Manley was in power, when he ran against Siaga, that was when guns first it was introduced to the island of Jamaica, done by the CIA. Yeah? Because we know that Siaga was a CIA, a fucking spy. Yeah? No. The World Trade Organization at that point in time, yeah, when Michael Manley basically went to the World Bank and he asked for a loan, and the terms and conditions that they gave him, he went to the Inter-American Development Bank and then tell him the terms and the condition, and basically when I said to them, say, look here, if I do that, then I'm going to be in the same problem that I'm trying to come out of from the beginning. And them tell him, say that's not our problem. Our duty is to lend you the money and full interest rate, and we can get back the money in a short time. And it goes a boom to the IMF and the same thing. You have something to say?
And they
spend the money. They try to lend me, and I'm telling you, this is what you do with the money. You understand? So in other words, and I lend me the money.
I know you say you cannot just farm and stuff and stuff.
Exactly.
Money.
Exactly. Yeah? So them tell it, but Michael Manley tried to refuse it, man. Michael Manley tried, and basically them tried to kill Michael Manley a couple of times. Them tried to assassinate him a couple of times. Remember Henry Kissinger came here. Come bad up Michael Manley. See? And what the WTO did, when Michael Manley ended up had to sign the agreement, what the WTO did, them say, look here, you see whatever you have planned, we will bring it in your country too. And you will sell it at a cheaper rate.
Yeah, like
basically Michael Manley try to tell them, say, look here, but if you do that, you're going to damage me economy. Them say them in a business. So they start bringing some bigger genetically modified tomatoes.
Right. And some Irish potato and them stuff, man. Them Irish potato.
Like $20 a pound. Them one day you get them bigger at $10 a pound. Yeah. That must destroy your crop. The dairy farms like in Island Dairy Centon, those places people used to come milk them cows in the morning.
Milk powder.
And you know, have it in the machine and process. No, when them start bringing milk powder, them say, you can't keep the milk over a day. So you find the people them have to Lego. How much gallons of milk?
Done.
And destroy the crops, man. Destroy the people them produce.
Livestock, man. All of that.
And that's the reason why today Jamaica cannot be a self-sustenance country. Because Michael Manley, it's like you have too much talking about. Michael Manley was for democratic socialism, according to him, which basically what he pushed is we eat what we grow and grow what we eat. That's when you hear 100 wants to run with our Bruce. Porsche they run no man. Bruce only run with. Basically, that's what Michael Manley stand for. CARICOM tried to run with that. Because Michael Manley is the one that came up with CARICOM to let neighboring Caribbean countries survive. Benefit from each other. See, but all that get fucked. So like all through the door now.
Alright.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is Isaiah 33 verse 1 says, what he did as spoilers, and no was not spoiled.
So see, these top elites, basically using Babylon the Great, which is the hammer of the earth, the scripture says, want to do that spoilers, and thou was not spoiled. Go ahead.
And deal treacherously, and they did not treacherously with thee.
And they dealt not treacherously with thee. America is a treacherous nation, man.
Right. The scripture said it was as sick, it was as dead, and
cannot be satisfied, man.
It cannot be satisfied, man.
This man is stabbing in your back. See? Bail out for him allies and all them shit there. Yeah? We've been seeing America doing that over the ages, man. Go ahead.
says, when thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled. And when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee.
So you're gonna be spoiled, man. The scripture tell you that a country, another country come, another army can spoil them, man, which is Russia.
Gun.
Yeah? Some Criss about to happen, yeah?
Yup.
Can you imagine the destroy? Why you think them niggas out here don't even believe in farming anymore? Them don't believe in farming because there's no hope within farming. As in to survive. Remember when the ship used to come here at the Port Antonio Wharf. Remember in the 90s? You used to stay 4.5 miles away. And here when the boat are coming here, boom. Remember that back in the 90s, man.
Remember them days,
early 2000, and then boom, lick down the banana industry.
You can't talk about the 90s, we can't tell them from the 80s.
Yeah, we can remember that. We can remember that. When the people used to have man like Shady, Pachi, Neville Grant. These men used to farm big. When it comes to banana, gross special banana, Lakatan, only banana. Yeah. The man, you just walk through the banana field and there's a pick up banana for the truck. Right banana, you know when the banana drop, I help them put trash over it and that true, that's finished. There's no major investment in banana again. There's no major investment in coffee again. About 3 years back, when the Chinese I think it was Andrew in power. And the people them that cost up in the Blue Mountain say, oh, the box of coffee used to be $12,000. And then it jumped to $3,000. And then them start blame the government. But it was China that ran in on the market and started to sell them coffee extremely cheap. So the people who consume the coffee like in South America, basically them start take China coffee. So the people out here have to start selling a box of coffee for 3,000 Jamaican dollars. That's like $20 per box.
Per box, yeah.
See, there's no hope, man. More crisis coming there.
I think at one point they were using the Blue Mountain.
And you have other countries using Blue Mountain as the saying that this is where it come from. And who brought it out? One of the member of parliament. Bring it in the parliament house and show you that look, you have other countries and then these focus on them independent.
Yeah.
You try that with one of American product.
Sue your ass.
And what can you do about these companies using your brand?
And I mean the more by them do it, you know.
Exactly.
The more by them, man.
Yo.
Yeah, the more by them. Because them even have some of them call it. Even some cigarette one time, the Craveny. Yeah, we know cigarette fuck up your health and all that. But they have some Craveny and them thing that one time where they come in and cigarette. I make fraud cigarette. See? Exactly. And I put that label on it, man. Yeah.
This is Isaiah 10 and verse 1 say, them that decree unrighteous decrees.
And in this situation, it's unrighteous. Not only that, but also these measures that they are having in the earth right now being pushed, it's unrighteous decrees, man. Right. You're gonna tell a man that, look, if you don't juice up, you can't eat. You're not gonna be able to have this or have that certain necessities created by Yahweh Hashem Yahshai for people to live. If you don't take this, you're not allowed to buy food.
You're not allowed water.
You're not allowed water. That's why here Christians can say, oh, if you want water, take the juice.
Yeah. Necessity.
Necessity. Yeah.
And then you claim that you are for the
people. And you're telling me that this is going to continue as this is? Right. If you can't see this, you're dead, man. If you can't see this thing is done, you're dead.
And only a fool will go and take the job now, exactly. Yes? Because this man, whether or not you take the job, this man is planning a family.
To do what he's about to do. Yeah. Exactly.
He can't change from what I'm doing. He
can't to cut off people.
Yeah, he can't change from what he created for do.
Exactly.
So I'm purpose. So it don't make sense.
Go on to them that decree unrighteous decrees and that right grievousness which they have prescribed.
Which they have, they're going to them Parliament House and them talk about it when them know they're going to pass it because the 1%ers tell them, say this is what we want. So do that. And then them have left right paradigm like the Democrat and the Republican come out and speak against each other, like JLP and PNP speak against each other, but they know that at the end of the day it's only one agenda. It's only one outcome. Yeah? But they have to play the Satan role. Yeah? Go ahead.
Turn aside the needy from judgment and to take away the right from the poor of my people.
And it's a right for people to be able to plant their food, grow it and eat it, or to go and buy food to eat. And when you bring these measures, you take it from them. So the scripture says, woe unto you, man. Go ahead.
That widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless.
And that they may rob the fatherless. Because we are in the nation of Israel, we are the fatherless, man. Give thanks for that remnant that Yahweh Shai is bringing back.
And what will he do in the day of visitation?
Hey, what you gonna do? You Edomites, man. What you gonna do in the day when he visits you, man? Yeah? Because we're gonna fight against him. You lose.
With what? And in desolation which shall come from far.
And in desolation which shall come from, go ahead.
To whom will he flee for help?
Hey, and you have them Edomites that go in them bunkers and in them space station. You can't escape the Heavenly Father, man. You would have to de-exist by yourself.
Most I will create them back in my
Yeah? You can't escape no judgment of the Most I bring, man. Go ahead.
Where will he leave your glory?
Hey, shalom. Hey, bless the brothers in Germany, yeah? What's the comment on it?
You want to precept on the comment, bro?
Oh, yeah.
Brother, post to precept.
Yeah, quote it.
Alright, this is a brother from Alan.
Yeah, brother from Alan, yeah.
Yeah, Psalms 94, starting at verse 20. He says, shall the throne of
Who quote it on the board?
The brother from James.
Shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which frameth mischief by a law? They gather themselves together against the souls of the righteous and condemn the innocent blood.
Exactly, and that's what they're doing right now before our eyes. See? Especially men like us when I believe now.
The Prime Minister talking about, from start, I was saying that we're not going to make this thing mandatory. And we're going to make things more difficult for those. Guess what, man?
That is mandatory.
You're going to make it mandatory, man. Just try. Being a devil, like your father. You know what I mean? No, but you're going to make things difficult. That means you can't go in on supermarket or somewhere. Yeah,
that means it's mandatory.
Yeah.
That means it's mandatory.
I mean, I've heard a lot of people after the work, it's stupid, man. And when they can't go to work, they want.
You got a lot of people go forward.
In the private sector, pressure workers.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Say, them have to until then to get
a boy should have talked, but he better jump. Long time we no kill a man.
Hey, we in the system, so you have to understand how to use the system, yeah? Make them fire and pay you off. Because it's not on the books being mandated as yet that you have to take it over. Okay. Understand? So tell them you're not resigning, so therefore they have to fire you and pay you off.
Right?
Yeah? Go ahead.
Say, but the Lord is my defense, and my God is the rock of my refuge.
But the Lord is our defense, man, and the rock of our refuge. How shine? See, because when you scan out everything that's about to happen, you would clearly see that, look, without Yahweh shine, there's no hope. We are all dead. That's why the Lord says, I'm with thee, O worm, Jacob. See, me always remember that scripture, because a worm is a defenseless creature, man. When a worm comes above surface level, saying everything is basically a harm to it. Fowls, ants,
sun.
The
sunlight.
Everything.
But I'm exposed to the elements above, man.
Exactly.
You just
Everything. We are like work. See? So and we are defenseless because when you look internally, you know, from every angle, we're going to diamond. So what Peter Bunting called for, that's what's gonna save us, man. Divine intervention. That are the only thing we're gonna save us, man. True divine intervention. Yeah?
Hey, fear of God right now is an all-time low, man. It's an all-time low.
Soon to be an all-time high.
Hey, yeah, you see, since this cult thing come up, yo, you see people start coming out, express how much them hate. Them hate the idea of God.
Yeah, can't.
You know what I mean? Never before. You see this, you know? Having in the Highland, man, you see so much people say, oh yeah, this God thing, you know? Take people, turn them in the ear, them start out of the woodwork. Yeah, but we're glad you come out and tell. When you get your judgment now, we know exactly why you're being judged. You know what I mean? So we shed a tear for you. You know? Yeah, so the most side basically showing up everybody, you know, letting us know what is what. We come out to the judgment.
What's gonna happen?
Yeah?
Whatever is in dark must come to light.
So Jeremiah 5 and verse 21 says, hear now this, O foolish people, and without understanding, which have eyes and see not, which have ears and hear not.
Yeah, because we've been saying these things was gonna happen from way back then. But you never see it, you never hear. You see it, but you never care. So you don't see it. You hear, but it never makes sense to you. And even until it's there, you're dumb to it. Because it never registers, it just go through. It just go right through. Go ahead.
You know, and it's funny because you know, you have some people see and ask, what is your take
on this?
Yeah, them also.
Yesterday.
I see the man ask her, what do you think about the cult thing and go on with it and use it, you know? You know, people, we have to stop it anytime it's not from a religious standpoint and them see how them say, oh, yeah, what do you think about this? You know, so I was stop over the gas station and ask about the job, son.
Yeah, so what do you think about the job?
You know, so people see you. You know what I mean? They know say, oh, you're talking some things, man. You know, some certain things that are going to take place. So you ask them when they go. Just God that build them up with that type of spirit because there are times when we're not going to be out here, man.
You're not going to say nothing.
You know what I mean?
We come cleave to the roof of our mouth, yeah?
You're going to see them more often know what's going on, man. You know? Because meanwhile, them know that, look, we're out here talking some things, but guess what? They're busy going about them own ways. As the scripture say, them hear our words, but they will not do them. They will not do them, man. You know what I mean? We just come along to them as them sing, paraphrasing. Yeah. Them that sing a lovely song.
Can play well on an instrument. Yeah? We have an instrument, which we're playing well to the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahshai. But is the music really resonating in your spirit, man? And that's ultimately where it goes, man. See, because this style that we're approaching, if this music isn't in you, you're not going to know how to dance to whatever rhythm that comes your way. You understand? You have to be sync with the spirit. You have to sync with this music. You understand? Because remember the scripture say the commandments are a light, a lamp, and light and part unto thy path, something like that, light unto thy feet, you know. See, they're going to shine in this dark time to come. Which is the same thing, you have to know what to do.
Hey, and no, it just cut off a while ago. Hey, and as the brother did bring out earlier about the whole cult thing where reveal a lot of these people who them is. Then, hey, basically the scripture tells us that this is the condemnation that light is coming to the world. And man rather darkness than light, man. Because them deeds are evil. So the light are shining a lot of them now. And them deeds are show up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You were saying if night could have turned day. You don't see a whole heap of cockroach a flee.
Yeah, someone say, people are building a fear in people trying to save them.
From the sky.
You better hope that somebody will come try to save you.
That's right.
You don't know how they're going to save themselves from East. You better hope that somebody will come try
As I said, I remember a little more when him did that dead. Rick normally believe in God, but he reached a situation where he are dead now, and him start pray. Oh Almighty God, please help. When he come out of that situation, here now, you thought I actually believe in God. And I said, I'm going to make them my water. Be afraid, I'm going to pray next time to come.
But pray to who?
That's true.
When you got power.
This is
And
you
never answer. But the vibe, hey.
Hey.
The God will call up and have them all been over in the church backwards.
I take slap on
Yeah.
Out of belt.
Hey, remember this prominent. Remember this man is a prominent businessman I told right now. Him basically, one time he said him don't believe in a God, and him crash off on bike.
Yeah.
And basically, when him crash, the first thing he call out for, you know them God when them call out for?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
See, actually, remember say one God there.
Hey, that go back to where that say most like teaching people a fear.
Fear, exactly. Exactly, because that's the time where we live in now. See, the Heavenly Father see who really walk in this fear, man. You know? Because the Lord said to obey better than sacrifice.
The time is peaceful, man. A man can talk anything he want to talk in a peaceful
Brother,
time.
he post a priest of
Nothing really go on to
James Allen.
You know, fear.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But when Esau roll out, when march out a serious thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, my father said, when Esau march out a serious thing, you're going to realize that you need a savior. You know what I mean? Because the enemy is going to be so strong.
The scripture says, he might
full of
try
mouth, you know.
destroy the one
Full
thing
of
where
mouth.
he believe in
You
it.
think a tape on the corner, when a Mackie left and come for you. This is a Jones. Thermal, everything that pick you out in the night time, I see you. Everywhere you go.
Remember June, fly go in your brain, fly by your scalp, and just explode.
Now, why we tell you can't see?
Suicide drone and them thing them,
Yeah,
eh?
suicide drone.
Some of them not even the movie Venom. Some of them like Venom. Suicide.
Exactly.
Nigga, look at you need a savior, man. You need a savior more than anything else.
Better know that.
More than anything else. I hope that something will come to the sky. Yeah, me I tell you.
It's a second Ezra 16. Second Ezra 16 and verse 16 said, for behold, the burden wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you.
Yeah, the so-called white man have come like never before, man.
Yeah.
You know, slavery never have nothing on this when this man come around this time, man. Slavery is not going to have it. At least not slavery, they try to preserve it because they want you to work.
Yeah, this time I try to extinct your asses, man.
This time I try to wipe your ass out. You know what I mean? So this not going to be, hey, slavery.
Hey, as
be like madmen spirit, none of the scripture say.
As Garnet said, he sing a song where he said, Babylon be still. As he blew a trumpet, he said, basically he said, we are good enough to build your city, but we are not good enough to be a part of your society, man. Yeah. So that the so-called white man, definitely, man, we're good enough to build him cities, man. But be a part of your society, we ain't good enough for that, man.
In the movie, I'm sure in time I have them scientific thing in the lab, have them
You don't even shoot them.
Yeah.
Them know too much.
Yeah.
And they shall take away certain of you and feed you being idle with things offered unto idols.
And that's that MOTB. Yeah? A lot of people I know and don't even have a clue what is the beast. Much less is M. You know?
Everybody thinking about what we are going to do when this open up. Back.
And they that consent unto them shall be added in derision and in reproach and trodden under foot.
There are some people right now, them run go take it.
Yeah.
You know, at some point everybody has to go, no, nigga.
Suck your mother.
You're gonna be in the derision, man. You know, some of you get ass get put to death by going and taking the shit, you know, and some of you hey look man, hey.
One tell me say, me a travel or something have to take it.
Yeah. Comply.
Yeah.
Niggas are comply. This is what's gonna happen to you, man.
Yo, if I was a traveler, my traveling days are over.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah? You have to know when to give up.
Hey, people still have hope going to America, man.
But so what gonna happen? People are worried about the school when they go,
Hey,
I can't graduate because I can't get it. Graduate.
To what? To what
They
job?
go do what?
Hey,
To what job?
me a friend in America, I've a friend in America right now. He a plan to live with America and he do well in America. He make a good amount of money because he do construction work. See, and he in a well-paid job. And he a plan to run for all of that, man. See, he a plan to run for America right now.
Was cool and sitting and whatever.
He say rather come here and come chill.
Yeah, finish, man. Try to save your life, you're going to lose it.
Understand they finish, but know say it actually finish first.
Exactly.
Because they don't know they finish.
Exactly.
They don't know what is finished.
Yeah, they made them pop this shit stink so bad, man. It stink now, it should still not stink anymore.
Esau be giving up. You know, the regular Edomite out there be giving up and a nigga continue for believe say this will continue, man.
We sick, master. Continue to finish up then the brother scripture.
For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They shall be like madmen, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord.
I know that.
For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen.
Then, because the Lord is going to give his chosen what? A sharp threshing instrument having teeth.
Yep.
You people are going to know who is the Lord's chosen, man.
That's right.
Then shall they know who are my chosen. Go ahead.
And they shall be tried as gold in the fire.
And his chosen going to be tried. Go ahead. Not only his chosen going to be tried, all Israel is going to be tried, man. It's just that when the gold go in the fire, it come up more pure.
Gun.
Some of you are going in the fire as wood.
Burn.
Stubble.
Yeah. Burn too quickly.
Burn too quick. Brambles. They call it. Brambles. Yeah, go ahead.
Hear, O he, my beloved, saith the Lord. Days of trouble are at hand.
Yeah, the days of trouble coming so quickly, man. You will never believe. Right now, in my opinion, me give this place, and don't say the scripture said that. This is I'm speaking as a man. I give this place till the time of the Passover next year. I speak as a man.
Tomorrow.
Yeah? Criss stopping in the no, go ahead.
But I will deliver you from the same.
The Lord says he's going to deliver us from the same, yeah. Shut up.
Be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is our guide.
And for the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is our guide, man. And the guide of?
And the guide of them who keep my commandments.
And the guide of them that keep his commandments.
And precepts, saith the Lord Yahweh.
And that keep his ways, man, his sayings. See how some man they don't care zero what the Bible wants to say about the way they have to do. You understand? But we, it's good to say trust in the Lord with our and not unto the own understanding, man. Because we know that the Lord is the one that's bringing this crisis and this chaos. And we know say I'm the only one can help it through it.
That's the reason why. Them don't know. Because scripture says evil men understand not judgment.
Exactly.
But they that seek the Lord understand all things.
Exactly.
Come. Still in that.
It's the life? Yeah. So, go ahead.
Let not your sins weigh you down, and let not your iniquity lift up themselves.
Exactly. Let not your iniquity lift up themselves, neither let your sins down. In other words, you know, if you do a sin, pull up your socks, man. Right. Continue. That's the only hope we have is in your washing your shine. You know, that don't mean say you just get up and just go do wickedness. Not that it means. Yes, you're gonna go off, man. But at the end of the day, have the tunnel vision to the kingdom, man. And in doing so, yes, we're gonna be judged. But make the Lord sister at least him did a try to hold on to the kingdom. Yeah? Go ahead.
Isaiah 59 and verse 19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him.
And the Spirit of the Lord is going to set up that standard against you devils, man. See it? And it's not going to be nice. You're going to face it, man. You devils going to face the shit like crazy.
Right?
It's not going to be nice, man.
The scripture says beat your
plowshares into swords.
No, man. The opposite, yeah. Yeah, because that's what preparing for them, yeah.
Exactly.
You know, go and build back our kingdom.
Exactly.
Going to slavery, man. They burn them with fetters of iron and
yeah, they were gonna be
chains
bound,
up on them, man.
Job 18 and verse 8. For he is cast into a net by his own feet.
Because I must set this.
Yeah.
I'm the man who has did by design, where labor over the centuries, how forget this new world order into place. Now I do it like Nimrod. Nimrod basically, you know, he never say a time, but these men spend more time than Nimrod to try to accomplish this new world order, man. By generations, man. Go ahead.
And he walketh upon a snare. The gin shall take.
Guess what? The scripture says Jacob held first one. The heel of Esau. Pull your asses out, man. The scripture says the saints of the Most High shall take
the kingdom.
Go ahead.
And the robber shall prevail against him. The snare is laid for him in the ground. And a trap for him in the way. Terrible. And shall drive him to his feet. His strength shall be hunger beaten, and destruction shall be ready at his side.
Hey, and destruction ready for this man. Is it just as our scripture call him the son of perdition? Hey, trust me, man, the earth want to eat you up, man.
I tell you what Esau do, man. You know, you think you see our vastness up on our place, I take one stick and go
choke him off, eh? And him for like stick. Choke him. I tell you what this is, here we know, man. I deal with me, Esau feel like say, yo, you have a thing, you know? What is this? Choke the vastness, man. You know? But one time when this thing come down upon him, man. Remember me tell you.
You remember the brother on the video? Brother on the video, I put the wasp in my mouth.
You are kissing.
And I said, me have control over them, man. Me have control over them. Yeah. 2 minutes later. Scripture says, who will pity a charmer that has been bitten by a serpent? Yeah.
He's a ramp with danger, man. Ramp with danger. Until it catch him. But I didn't go on, you know, because if Billy say, yo, he might go through and, you know, he have everything locked. Until he first wet in his grass in back, you know?
Yeah.
Take up around it. Scripture say, well, drive up them feet, man.
Yeah.
It shall devour the strength of his skin, even the firstborn of death shall devour his strength. His confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle, and it shall bring him.
You see this man having weapon? Weapon, you know, and every nation on the earth, basically, him know that him can subdue them. You know what I mean? By whatsoever method. You know what I mean? So him will lose him confidence, man. Him already lose him confidence already. You know, because you have a movement taking place on the earth right now where him in control of them. Because this man tries to control every aspect. A descent on the earth. You know, even descent, I should say, him control it. You know, look at protests, you know, him have certain men who organize it. You know what I mean? As if it is some form of opposition or something like that. But like all this truth now, you have no brain in it. You know what I mean? And that make him feel upset. Because any source of knowledge on the earth, you know what I mean, he's supposed to be the one who teaching everybody. You know? But this time around, you gone behind him. You know? But hey, that's how it goes. He's here to condemn him to the end, man. You know what I mean? So, I'm saying time now. You know, so that was
curfew, yeah.
But that was the Kalalali of Bashim or Shai. Bashim and Dash. Rabban us to the apostle of greatness. Shalom to the brothers out there, keep pushing this truth, sincerity and honesty. Shalom.